We will be dealing with some of the basic questions related to tort law for enlightening our knowledge in the subject of law. So, without wasting any time, let's start with it. The first question is, which of the following is a main alternative to tort for the provision of compensation to the victims? Options are A. First party insurance, B. Criminal injuries compensation, C. State social security, or D. Charity. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is state social security as a main alternative to tort for the compensation to the victims. The next question is, what is Compensation Act 2006 Section 1 has and what purpose does it serve? Options are A. To restrict the growth of compensation culture, B. To encourage more responsible conduct from doctors and other professionals, C. To deter claimants from bringing unnecessary legal actions, or D. To set out clearly what is meant by the duty of care in negligence. The correct answer to this question is option A, that is the section A, section 1 stands for to restrict the growth of compensation culture. The next question is, which of the following is not a defense to trespass to the person? Options are A. Lawful authority, B. Contributory negligence, C. Self-defense, or D. Necessity. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is contributory negligence is not a defense to trespass to the person. The next question is, the following is not a tort described as trespass to the person. Options are A. Battery, B. False imprisonment, C. Public nuisance, or D. Assault. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is public nuisance is not a tort which described as trespass to the person. In the case of trespass to the person, which of the following defenses will not apply? The options are A. Private defense, B. Lawful authority, C. Contributory negligence, or D. None of the above. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is the contributory negligence will not apply as a defense in the case of trespass to the person. The next question is, what is meant by the term actionable per se? The options are A. Actionable without proof of damage, B. Actionable at the instance of the injured party only, C. Actionable only in the civil courts, or D. A tort of strict liability. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is actionable at the instance of the injured party only. Give me is the correct meaning of the term actionable per se. The next question is, what is a injuries board? Options are A. A body that advises the court, B. A type of court that calls witness, C. A no fault compensation body, or D. A body that assesses personal injury claims. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is injuries board is a body that assesses personal injury claims. The next question is, which one of the following interests are not protected by the law of torts? Options are A. Peaceful enjoyment of one's land, B. Reputation, C. Loss of commercial profit due to competition, or D. Physical safety. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is loss of commercial profit due to competition is the interests which are not protected by the law of tort. The next question is, which of the following best describes the main function of duty of care in negligence? The options are A. It ensures that the correct defendant is sued. B. It ensures that claimant is always within the time limit for bringing an action. C. It ensures that the tort of negligence does not extend too widely. Or D. It ensures that the wrongdoer has actually been careless. The correct answer to this question is option C. That means the main function of the duty of care in negligence is to ensure that the tort of negligence does not extend too widely. The next question is, which of the following is not a required element in establishing a negligence action? The options are A. Breach of duty, B. Malicious intent on the part of defendant, C. Duty of care, or D. Causation of damage by a legal recognized type. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is, malicious intent on the part of defendant is a required element in establishing a negligent action. The next question is, what is the primary function of law of tort? The options are A. The punishment of the wrongdoer, B. The classification of human rights of parties, C. The spreading of losses throughout the society, or D. Compensating the claimant. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is, compensating the claimant is the main or the primary function of law of torts. The next question is, the law of contract is different from law of tort in which way? The options are A. It is actionable in both the civil and the criminal courts. B. It generally concerns a relationship between two parties only. C. Contracts are always written. Or D. Tort is made up predominantly by statute law. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is, the major element of difference between a law of tort and law of contract is that it generally concerns a relationship between two parties only. The next question is, what is meant by the term actionable per se? The options are A. Actionable only in civil courts, B. A tort of strict liability, C. Actionable without proof of damage, or D. Actionable at the instance of the injured party only. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is, actionable per se means actionable without proof of damage. The next question is, which of the following interests is not protected by the law of torts? The options are A. Loss of commercial profit due to competition, B. Reputation, C. Physical safety, or D. Peaceful enjoyments of one land. The correct answer to this question is option A. That means the loss of commercial profit due to competition is not protected by law of tort.